Hey YouTube, what is in the box? That's right, I've got, and it won't fit in frame, of course, but I've got an Amazon box on my table today. This is, as always, Guy, and I have an unboxing, an actual official unboxing. I've never done one of those before. I thought it would be fun. 2 days ago was Amazon Prime Day, and I was kind of cruising around the website and trying to figure out what can I blow some money on. And I decided I'm gonna gamble and try this watch out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this box open, and we are going to see together a true unboxing. I haven't opened this up. I don't know what to expect really. Of course I know what's in it, but yeah, it's going to be my very first impressions with you guys, you know, not live, but on camera. I don't normally do this. Normally I open up my boxes and at a very minimum examine a watch before I go ahead and start filming. But this is going to be 100% first reactions. So I'll be right back with the box opened. Alright, we got the Amazon box open, and of course, what do we have? Another nondescript box. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that box open, see what we got. Of course, if you read the title of this video, you know exactly what this is, but it's kind of fun. Got a yellow, very bright yellow box inside of here. And what is in it? That's right, an Invicta. I have never had an Invicta watch before. I know that there's a whole lot of hate for Invicta watches in the watch collecting community. But Amazon Prime Day, I figured, what the heck, why not give it a try? It was a super deal. What do we have? We have a knocked over Invicta wristwatch. And there it is. Give me 1 sec and I will zoom in the camera a hair so we can see it a little bit better. Alright, so what we're looking at is an Invicta 8926 OB Pro Diver. Now, normally on Amazon anyway, this watch I believe is about $90 or $95, but because it was Amazon Prime Day, I got it for 49 bucks, and that's why I decided to pull the trigger on it. I wanted to know, is the Invicta a big pile of garbage, as is its reputation online, on message boards, on forums? It really does have an awful reputation. So this is my very first look at one up close, and my initial impressions. Diver with a display caseback, exhibition caseback. That's interesting. I think that's my first diver that I've ever seen. This, of course, has the NH35A movement, which you can see notated on the rotor there. That's just, as I understand it, a Seiko 4R series unbranded movement. So it's a good movement. I mean, you know, not super high quality, top of the line or anything, but should have hand winding and hacking, I assume. We'll unthread the crown. I believe it's a screw down crown, and check that out. Threading, not bad. About equal to any of the cheaper Seiko watches that I have had experience with. Let's pull out the crown, and yep, we got hacking there on the second hand. The Rolex style Mercedes hands, they look nice. I absolutely detest, though, the second hand, and not anything about the second hand other than that stupid logo on the counterbalance side. If it didn't have that, I would probably rate this watch much higher, but I cannot stand that for some reason. I don't know why. I can't really explain it to you guys. I just don't like it at all. But yeah, the movement apparently hacking, and we'll push it back in to the first position. There's probably barely any power reserve, so let's wind it up a little bit. Hand winding seems to have a very decent hand winding action. We got a really nice Cyclops. I mean, it's very legible. I reviewed a Seiko with a Seiko diver, Solar Patty. I forget the reference number, and it had a Cyclops on it. I found it to be rather unlegible. So, you know, I don't know. It was just kind of blurry, made reading the day or date rather a little difficult. This one is quite legible. I'm impressed with that. The bezel action, let's check that out. Oh, quite good bezel. It's snug, tight. No complaints there, none at all. Screw the crown back down. A little difficult to catch the threads, but I got it. Screwed back in. That's fine. You know, it's light. Oh god, that's awful. What were they thinking? Giant Invicta logo on the side of the watch. Wow. I mean, were they high when they decided to do that? Alright, so here's the thing, and I've talked about little design things before in the past, and I've had some people criticize me. It's like, who cares? I am, you know, for my like professional career, a graphic and web designer. Design is something that I am interested in and something that I do. You know what I mean? So to me, that is an awful, ugly eyesore, bad design. The actual polishing though, it looks nice. I mean, pretty well done. The brushing on the top of the lugs, not super high-end brushing, but it's not bad. Let's check out this side. There's a little logo there on the crown. We'll give this a little wipey wipe. Bracelet looks decent. I mean, obviously the plastic's still on there. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this watch. I kind of bought it on a lark. I haven't decided. I don't really have much of a use for it. I just wanted to see one in person and kind of give it my honest, like, because again, everyone bashes Invicta as crappy garbage watches. I've never even held one in my hands. I wanted to just check one out. But honestly, I don't really have much of a use for it. I knew, you know, like I'm not going to probably replace any of my favorite watches with this watch. But I got it for $50. I was like, how can you go wrong? $50. It's got a Seiko 4R movement in it. It looks, you know, more or less just like a Rolex Submariner. Let's check it out. So I'm not going to peel all of the plastic off because, I don't know, I might send it back. Maybe I'll gift it to somebody at some point. Maybe I'll peel the plastic off, play around with it, and then give it as a gift. I haven't really decided yet. But, so yeah, that's why, obviously, I'm not peeling the plastic all off. The bracelet's nice, though. It's an oyster-style bracelet. The clasp is not a push-button clasp. Looks like it's just a standard friction clasp with a fold-over safety lock with the Invicta logo on it. Of course, there's the Invicta hang tag. I mean, it's not bad, honestly. I would, of course, want to spend some time with it before I gave you a real review, but like my initial impressions, two design flaws. If it didn't have this awful Invicta name on the left-hand side of the watch, and if the second hand didn't have that ugly little, I don't know what that is, bird wing, whatever, thing on the counterbalance side, I mean, it's really actually a very nice looking watch. I'm kind of impressed. I mean, again, I'd want to spend some more time with it. I'd want to wear it a bit. I'd want to really give you a true review before I gave it my seal of approval, but it's not bad. It's really not. What else do we get here in the box? So we got this gigantic yellow box with a little pillow that the watch came on, and some little documents, I guess. Warranty information in there. Let's take a quick look at that. Warranty card, completely blank, unfilled out. Since it came from Amazon, I'm assuming you're not getting Invicta's first-party warranty. Also in the slip appears to be some sort of little warranty explanation booklet, 3-year Invicta warranty. Again, I don't know that this Invicta warranty applies since I got it from Amazon, or are they an authorized dealer? I'm not really sure, but that's it. That's all that's in the box with it. Yeah, I mean, again, too early to give you a seal of approval, but my initial very first impressions, it's not bad. Now, would I want to spend almost double the money, $90, $95 instead of what did I pick it up for? $49 on Amazon Prime Day? Maybe not. And again, I would never go for it just because of that. That's a deal killer. Yeah, that's a deal killer for me. God, that's so ugly. I can't believe that they would do that. But at $50, if you wanted a very Rolex Submariner styled watch, I mean, it seems like a decent Japanese Seiko style movement. It seems like this is probably not too bad. I would want to throw it on my time grapher. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to throw it on the time grapher, give it a full wind, and see what kind of results it gets as far as out of the box with the timekeeping. So yeah, I'll wind this all the way up and then we'll try that out. Alright, so I am back. We got the watch on the time grapher and I am ready to kick it off. I'm just going to run it in the dial up position and take a look at what sort of accuracy we get out of this thing. It's going to take a second for it to get a reading going, so we will give it 10 or 15 seconds to just kind of run itself in. Wow, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen. Plus 2 seconds per day and dial up. 266 degrees, 268 degrees on the amplitude. Only 0.2 milliseconds of beat error. Very, very good. Very good. I mean, of course, that's just one position. And we can't say for sure if it will hold that kind of accuracy for the long term. But wow, I mean, pretty impressive for basically a Seiko 4R series movement. Yeah, I mean, I'd want to wear it for a couple of days and keep track of the time. How does it keep time on the wrist? But on the time grapher, you know, we're seeing some pretty good results. It's impressive, considering, again, it's fairly, as I understand it, not well-regarded wristwatch. So yeah, that's my unboxing and initial impressions of the Invicta 8926 OB Pro Diver. Aside from a couple of aesthetic things, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'd consider this as a true daily wear watch if I was somebody that was looking for a watch, wanted the Submariner style, an homage to the Submariner, Rolex Submariner. I don't know, again, I haven't spent any real time with it, so I can't give you my honest review and honest opinion on it, but initial impressions are favorable. I would consider hanging on to this actually and testing it out a little more thoroughly. We'll see. All right, guys, thanks for checking out this unboxing with me. I'll throw a link to this watch down on Amazon if you're interested in picking one up, of course. Buy it through my Amazon affiliate link. I get a small commission, which I appreciate. All right, guys, I'm going to tune out. I got some video editing to do and get some videos uploaded. Thanks. Bye.